What? Hey guys, it's me, your best friend Jimmy. In today's video, I'll be going to a buffet restaurant in Japan, and what makes this restaurant insanely special is the fact that it's a barbecue buffet restaurant with partitioned seats that are made for the solo diners that want to have a barbecue buffet by themselves. It kind of looks like an office cubicle, and people can sit here by themselves and enjoy their amazing barbecue meal. So what kind of food does this place have and how good are they? Well, let your best friend Uncle Jimmy show you.
But wait.
Before we start the video today, here's something that you guys often ask me. Jimmy, how do you have the money to travel all the time? And the truth is, I don't. I'm only traveling often because it is my work. And since every dollar counts for me, I try to spend as little as possible on my accommodation. Now that being said, here's how I always save extra money when I book my hotels and Airbnb, and that is by using today's sponsor, Director Extension. It's a Chrome extension that I use to look for places to stay on platforms like Bookings.com, Expedia, or Airbnb. And once you have it installed, you'll see these icons appearing next to the hotels. That means you have an option to book these hotels directly from their website. You can simply click on these icons and it'll take you to their website. And very often it saves you a good amount of money, like in this case, I saved $45 for the exact same room and dates. I mean, $45, that's enough money to treat yourself to really nice meals in Japan. This is because if you book through another website, the hotels have to pay them a commission too. And guys, we're not a charity. Why pay more if you don't have to? So do yourself a favor, use the link down below in the description to get Director Extension and save some money for your next trip. Alright, let's get back to the video. Okay, so I'm standing in front of the restaurant now, and the restaurant is called Kamimura Bokujou, which means Kamimura Ranch. It seems that they have different pricing options for the all-you-can-eat. I'll probably get the most expensive one just out of being greedy, but you guys can decide for yourself if it's worth it.
It's a franchise restaurant that you can find in many places in Japan. They have different table options, but if you come here by yourself like I did, they'll most likely sit you down in one of these solo diner tables.
こっちに見える肉がプラスになるんですか、これで？
時間は全部一緒です。
あ
オーダーが80分で、その後お席の時間が20分。全部で100分。
じゃあこれにします。
揚げマニアコースで、はーい。
I think it's fair to say that this table is extremely small, but then again, it's big enough for one person. I feel like they could run a scam call center at night here. Anyway, they have this personal-sized grill and this tablet with different language options, which you can use to order the food. They also have a salad bar where you can get some side dishes to go with your food.
If I'm not mistaken, some of these dishes seem to be Korean.
They had bamboo shoots kimchi, which I've never seen before, so I decided to try that.
Salads, butter corn, that looks amazing. They have taiyaki, which I think is quite cool too. I guess I can grill that as well. Marshmallow.
They also had a coffee machine and a soda machine, which was really awesome.
And they also have this ice cream. Oh wow, I want that neon blue color. What am I waiting for? Let's get some food.
So for my first round, I just got a bunch of beef that is included in my Wagyu Mania course. Let's find out how good it is.
So if I'm not mistaken, the order will come through this window and I just need to pick that up. Looks like there's some organ meats as well. I'm not a huge fan of organ meats if I have to be honest. Some nice seafood. They also have almond jelly milk strawberry flavor. I'm gonna have to get that.
They have some sauces on the side for your meat, although I'm not a huge fan of sauces other than salt. And everything that you need for eating and cooking is also on the table.
I think it's coming. What?
The delivery was pretty fast, and at a first glance, the food looked like they have some really great quality to them too.
Wow, this is so cool. You know what I also like about this place? I like how each item that you order, you just get like 2 pieces. And the meat to me looks beautifully marbled. So you can really go for the variety if you wanted to, right? And look, that looks beautiful. Some kimchi, some beef.
To cook the meat, you use this tongue that looks like a gigantic tweezer, and nobody cooks the meat for you here, so you have to do it yourself. It's not that hard.
I'm not 100% sure what the egg is for. I just do this and just kind of use that as a dipping. Ooh. I'm starting a fire here. I won't lie, it is kind of a hassle to eat while you're cooking, but I guess that's part of the fun. Can we try this beef? I'm gonna dip it in salt. Oh my god, wow. Wow, this is very tender and very flavorful, good meat. I'm gonna dip it in that sauce, whatever that is. So it looks like their signature dipping is very teriyaki-ish. It's very sweet. Some of the better beef, I just like to enjoy the beef. So I think I personally prefer the salt, but that was really good sauce too. Oh my God, my friends. Your Uncle Jay is a happy Uncle Jay today. Oh, I almost forgot about the corn. I'm gonna let the butter nicely melt there. I'm gonna eat that beef with the egg. I like it raw. I like this buffet. No, I love this buffet. Oh, there's my strawberry drink. That has a lot of jelly in it. I think it'll be like great for kids, not for me. I also got some veggies over here. I'm gonna grill them. As your good uncle, I feel like I owe you guys a story. So as a teenager, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I would always want to go to like all-you-can-eat buffet restaurants. And most of the all-you-can-eat restaurants would tell me that I can't have all-you-can-eat buffet by myself, except for a few of those restaurants. I mean, I would have loved to come here as a teenager. Oh, that beef looks about ready. I think this beef, it needs some of that sauce. I'll make it beef teriyaki. I'm trying really careful not to burn the meat. So I have the heat on low medium. Like I always say, guys, when you do Japanese style, Korean style barbecue, there's no wrong way to cook the meat as long as you don't burn it. Nice mushroom. Mushroom. Okay, I'm being a boomer here. I just can't help myself from singing this song every time I see mushrooms. I am an older gentleman and you guys have to forgive me. I feel like these pork, you wanna do this. You get some kimchi. By the way, their kimchi seems very decent. Get some of that kimchi. Oh, let's get a scoop of that guilty pleasure. Oishi as boy. Okay, that cut looks a little blobby to me. So I can see that the cuts are a little inconsistent. Like, this has way too much fat, whereas this I would say is very nicely marbled.
One thing that I liked is that they had a lot of different side dishes.
I would like some of that takoyaki. Wait, they have Korean 양념 chicken too? Are you kidding me? And Korean cold noodle? Surprisingly, they also have sushi. I'm not sure how good this is going to be, but I'll get it anyway.
Okay, let's try some of those side dishes.
Oh, interesting. Now look at these. Straight from the kitchen. I got some takoyaki here. And I got some 양념 chicken, which means sauce chicken in Korean. I'm genuinely curious though, how good could it be? Oh my god. I'm a little surprised because it is surprisingly good, like very crispy on the surface. And nice and fluffy on the inside. Now, there is a huge downside to it, and that's the fact that it is takoyaki. Taco means octopus, and I'm not really seeing octopus here. So there is a tiny piece of octopus there, but you guys can see how small it is, right?
So it wasn't as satisfying as it could be, but I still thought it was really good.
Let me also try this Korean style fried chicken. Again, super crispy. It's good fried chicken. So that's their Korean style cold noodle. And that's the bibimbap. And I got salmon sushi here. We've seen better sushi before. And that's their unagi sushi, which is dried seaweed and a chunk of rice and diced eel. As a Korean, I'm kind of drawn to this bibimbap. It is very different from what I'm used to seeing in Korea. Like in Korea, it's a little spicier and there's a little bit more variety as far as the vegetables. But if somebody asked me if this is good bibimbap, I would say it's decent. Guys, please have a bite. I like how there's some meat in this bibimbap as well. Now this is also very Korean. Eating buckwheat-based cold noodles with Korean barbecue or Japanese barbecue. They're really the same thing.
Again, it was decent food, just different from how it usually is in Korea.
What I noticed in these cold noodles, they're not as like stretchy and chewy as the Korean cold noodles. It's more just like Japanese soba. And I think this might be their vinegar. Let me add that. With some vinegar added, it does taste more like the real Korean cold noodle. And here's the salmon sushi. It's like the only thing that I've seen in this restaurant that's kind of concerning to me. Some soy sauce with it, because me as a soy boy like soy sauce. That tasted like the kind of sushi that I would get in a budget sushi restaurant in America. Yes, it is edible. Will I recommend it to anybody? No. Let's also try this unagi sushi. That looks better than the salmon sushi, to be honest. I would say let's just stick to barbecue here. What the hell is a petite American dog? That sounds horrible. Let me get one of that. That fried chicken was surprisingly good, won't lie. So there's their beef ramen. Okay. There's a ton of noodle in this and no protein, which is a good reminder that it is a buffet restaurant. So that's definitely not typical ramen. So the soup is actually bone broth, and they added some pepper in it.
So it's not bad, but it's too bland for me to appreciate it.
That's good bone broth though. Their barbecue is probably the best item that you can get here, along with other side dishes like the chicken. I wouldn't go for the more carb-heavy side dishes. They were not as impressive, but the meat is very, very good. And it's just a really fun barbecue experience here. Let's get some desserts before I go. Green tea, mochi. Oh god, that looks good too. Okay, I got the desserts here. This is the mixed berry cake, matcha mochi thing, petite American dog, churros. I wonder what kind of American dog this came from. I wouldn't mind some pit bulls, but they said it's petite, so I'm guessing it's something like a Chihuahua. No, I was wrong. There was toy poodle.
I'm kidding, guys. There's just a little sausage inside.
What I'm seeing here is just a hot dog batter, and it has ketchup and a little piece of sausage inside. Is this amazing? No. That was not good. Might as well have real dog at this point. Matcha mochi with some red beans, cream. I would say this one's quite good. Not insanely sweet, feels just right. Many of these feel very convenience store foody. It tastes like something that you could get from a convenience store. It's not horrible, but there's no delicacy in it. I sound so spoiled and annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Churros, they didn't even heat it up. I'm gonna throw it in the grill. I'm not gonna have an ice cold churros. Maybe you're supposed to do this. Yeah. Now that smells better. And it's a little more crispy. And I'm gonna have some chocolate syrup.
Honestly, it was okay. Might as well eat more fried chicken though.
So I got some ice cream from the salad bar as well. I really wanted to try this blue ice cream.
It had that typical blue popsicle flavor, but I think I prefer something more creamy.
I think I want to like this cookie and cream more.
I would say their desserts are not really amazing, but good enough to get one if you want something sweet.
Oh god, there was a fantastic meal. Oh, I am so insanely full right now. Being able to have the barbecue meat all by myself in a buffet kind of made me feel like I became an emo high school boy again. As far as the restaurant, I feel like it's a great restaurant. Their meat quality was generally good. Some of the sides were pretty impressive as well. So yeah, if I lived in Japan, I probably would come here every now and then after working out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and till we meet again, goodbye my friends.
Once again, go get Director extension using the link down below. And please, go ahead and watch my other videos too.